Good morning, Flosstube.
Hey, Saturday.
We're the Floss Bossing Cousins. I'm Christy.
I'm Callie.
And it is Saturday, September the 23rd. Maybe y'all will get this on Saturday, September the 23rd, but you know.
We have to pipe it in, so.
Oh, we really have to pipe it in. And Albert, once again, has gotten me out of the bed. So, you know.
She didn't want to get going this morning, but I put my foots down.
When you stay up till midnight on a FaceTime call with a friend, and then you stay up till after 1 o'clock texting with another friend that leads you down the road of purchasing things, it's been a long night.
I told you last time after y'all went to the tavern and get home to midnight.
I know.
Just too over for that.
I was trying to relive my glory days of last weekend, I guess. Of course, Alan was smoothing the bed, so.
I can't be doing it no more. Used to, we'd just be getting crunked up about that time.
Honey, I can remember getting home in enough time in the mornings to take a shower, if you had time to do that, change your clothes and go to work.
Yeah.
And oh, you'd be feeling so good, like you was invincible. And about 1:30, 2 o'clock, it would hit you and you get them nervous shakes because you hadn't had any sleep. Man, I can't do that now.
No.
I get my sleep when I can get it.
When you was a kid, you know, when we was forced to take a nap when General Hospital was on, you know, anymore, I'd love to have me a nap.
I wish somebody would force me to take one.
Yeah.
That ought to be a requirement at work.
Right.
You get to go to lunch for an hour, and then you get to come back and nap for 2 hours.
Let you think.
And then you could go home.
Sounds like the life.
Yeah. All right. What you want to start with?
Well, you want to do life update? They ain't been a whole lot.
Sure.
We had our, not really much been going on at home. This work, and we did have our, well, I think I said that last time on our short video. We had our grand opening and got through that, and so, been able to get a lot of stuff done at work, some audits and things like that I wanted to get done, and, haven't had much time to stitch this time. My progress is just not, it's null and void, but I did finish a couple pieces, so.
Well,
what about you?
Well, I finished one, not FFO'd, but finished, and I've only worked on Be Still some this week, my Courage, and Feast of Friendship, so. That's about it. I had a hair appointment Wednesday at 4:30. So I was late getting home Wednesday night. And Tuesday night, I think it was Tuesday night, Daddy shows up at, I don't even know what time, and stayed till after 8 o'clock. And so that got me messed up. And I worked every day this week. And that's pretty much it. Just working home and a little stitching, and you know, enough housework to keep my head afloat.
Yeah.
That's about it. Watched a few Flosstubes, and that's about, I mean, we lead an exciting life.
I'm telling you. I'm at next week. Next week I'll be gone for 3 days for a conference, so I ain't looking forward to that.
And I think the next week, is next weekend the 1st of October?
I think so.
Okay, the next weekend I'll be going to the beach, so we'll have to move around our video. We're going to Shrimp Fest with my sister and her husband, so I'll be going down there. But we can work all that out. But other than that, that's what we went and took our daughter-in-law Lacey out last night. Her birthday was last Sunday. And she has a twin sister, so they always spend their birthday together. And so we took her out to eat last night for her birthday, and all we did was went and ate and come home. And you know, Alan went to bed, of course, and I set up on FaceTime with Jane, running with scissors, stitching with Jane and Julie. She and I FaceTime last night for 2 hours. And then I got on the text with Tammy and she's up like I am, unless it's she likes to sleep late. But we were talking about our book of days and our journaling and stuff like that, so I text her till probably after 1 o'clock.
Did y'all find a good one? Or?
I really like this Hobonichi that I ordered last week. I mean, the cover's not the prettiest, but I've ordered a cover to go on it, so
you can show us all about it.
I will. But other than that, that's about it.
That's been a couple nights. I went to bed before 9 o'clock this past 2 weeks. I just been tired. I don't know. Just a lot of running around.
Are you pregnant?
Negative. No.
If she is, we're going to have an adoption.
And a psyche valve.
Yeah. Yeah.
I couldn't imagine having to chase a little one now. I just can't.
Can you? I mean,
poor Roseanne, you know, she comes in looking like she's been run over by a truck, and she's a lot younger than I am, so I can't imagine what I'd look like coming in.
Yeah.
Oh, Lord.
We went last night, like I said, and ate for Lacey's birthday, and our middle granddaughter, Whitley, she's 7, be 8 in February, and Lord have mercy. I just thought to myself, I just could not do this. I mean, they're fun to be around and to get to see them and love on them, but if I had to be the parent every day, no.
All day, every day.
Yeah, no. Nope.
Hats off to you, girls.
Yeah. Well.
All right.
I want to talk about our Flosstube mentions this week. Well, I'm going to let you talk about one of them, which I watch her too, but Callie she's one of Callie's favorites. Olivia with Pumpkin Hollow Quilts shouted us out. So
I like her stuff. She stitches a lot of some stuff that I wouldn't, but I like her color palette, and she stitches a lot of prim like stuff.
Yeah. And she has beautiful things. Like it's in there with the Carol Saltbox Stitcher stuff.
And she quilts and does some other stuff too.
Yeah.
So.
And she always looks so put together and so ready for it. And, you know, here I am called for and couldn't come. You know, probably got a line where I tried to slap some makeup on this morning. But thank you for that shout out, Olivia. And then Linda with Richter Stitcher. That's hard for me to say. She shouted us out. So thank you, Linda. She and I were on the SYS 2023 Facebook group. It's Stitch Your Stash, and I think Alicia, the Fanciful Flamingo, and Jessica, Sweetwater Stitcher, I think they're in charge of that Facebook group, and they did a Zoom call the other night for anybody that wanted to jump on, and Kari Tiger Lily was on there, so I enjoyed that. But Linda was on there. And then we had a shout out from Heidi, the Potty Mouth Stitcher. And Heidi, you need to send me some of that candy you're making. Callie don't need it because she got the sugar. But I've always wanted to try. She's doing that freeze-dried candy.
I've never tried that.
I've never tried it either.
I've seen a lot of it.
People doing it or talking about doing it. I think there's a lady up at Hubbertville that does it. But and then we had a shout out from Chrissy and Linda, Finally a Farmgirl and Stitchy Linda, on their video last week. And then I like to have fell out, even though I'm still mad at him. We had a shout out from Chrisxstitch. He shouted us out, you know, I believe it was right after he left us hanging again. Lord. And then this is a new, I think they are on their 3rd video. It's a mother and daughter, and it's the Foxs Cottage. And the daughter, I cannot remember her name. It's something different. But anyway, she is beginning to design cross stitch patterns. So I really enjoyed their Flosstube. But if y'all haven't heard of those 6 that I mentioned, that had mentioned us, please go give them a shout. Oh, shout. Oh, watch. Yeah. And who have you watched this week?
I watched Pumpkin Hollow. I did watch them, and I watched, on the way down here, I watched some Lost and Floss.
I don't think I've ever watched her.
She, it used to be a duo, and the lady that she did her Flosstube with passed away. I think her name was Leanne.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't remember if it was breast cancer or what, but she has continued their Flosstube on, and she stitches a lot of things I like, and I like to catch hers whenever I see it pop up.
Yeah.
I watched that one this morning, part of it, and I watched some of what did I tell you, that one, Niecy Lynn.
Mm-hmm.
Watched part of hers yesterday, and I watched a couple others because I'm bad to do my Flosstube in the car, you know, on the way to and from work. So,
Me too. But for all of y'all that have commented, I have a stand that mounts to my dash, it holds my phone, and I put it over here, like right above between the radio and the steering wheel. So I'm not just watching TV going down the road. I'm watching the road, and I can, out of my peripheral vision, I can see my phone screen. So thank y'all for y'all's concern, but somebody just props their phone up in front of their speedometer and lickety splits down the road.
I do have one of those things that go on there. It's hanging off my rear mirror that you clamp it in.
But you don't use it? Oh, okay. Well,
my driving's good.
In what world? The Jetsons?
I was telling Zan about you carrying on when people drive.
I can't help it.
Mama's like that. Hollering and carrying on.
And you would think I had been in a bad accident or something, but I think it's the fear of being in a wreck that makes me so fearful of other people's driving and knowing I can't drive. So, but I guess I feel more in control.
Yeah. Zan said she used to be like that because, her and her grandmother, I think it was, had a head-on collision.
No.
Mm-hmm. And she said, by the way, that she trusts my driving, so I don't make her nervous.
Was she a lie? She lied to you because she got to work with you. She ever quits, the first thing she's going to say is, and heifer, you can't drive. I started, I haven't finished it yet. I started watching Brenda and the Cereal Starter, Brenda and Laura.
Yeah, I did watch that.
They were talking about their trip to the hobby house and the boozers at their table. Yeah. I got so tickled.
That sounds like they had a good time.
Yes. That's so on my bucket list. I want to go to the hobby house so bad. And I finally got caught up with Handmade by Sarah W. And honey, that heifer, she is a lightning stitcher.
Really?
Gosh, she can throw stuff out like you ain't never seen.
When I sit down to do it, I make good progress.
1, 2, 3, Look at that cat. She come in here because she's nosy as crap, and now she's wanting out, so she's trying to figure out how to get the door back open so she can get out.
But she's turned a complete flip.
Yeah. Okay, sorry. And I watched Chrisxstitch, and I watched Helen D, and I watched a new one, and it's the Tiny House Stitcher. Angie, I really like hers. I love her little dog laying in the background on the back of I guess it's a couch or a love seat or something laying back there. And I started watching the Seattle Stitcher, Megan, and Beth, the Red Cross Stitcher. So
I haven't watched that one yet.
That's what has kept me that's what's kept me busy on my way to and from work.
I watched part of Elizabeth Ann Can Stitch. She and Liz Matthews had gone out to the attic, I think, and I got, she was showing some of her haul. I hadn't finished that one yet. So
I saw that on Instagram, I guess, where they had been out there, or maybe I think she mentioned it too in her last one. But I am very, very behind on my Flosstube because I guess we'll just roll into the next subject. Alan and I finished, or we were caught up on what's out of Lincoln Lawyer, and man, it's so good. And I started watching a little bit of Will and Grace just because I needed something funny, I guess.
I love that show. Love it.
I love him.
He is and
Karen, yes. I love it, love it, love it. But Will and Grace are funny too.
Yes.
I mean, they all just complement each other so well. But then, my niece had told me that it took her all summer, because she's a teacher, a preschool teacher, and she was out for the summer, and she said it took her all summer. But I started watching How to Get Away with Murder, and it's an older TV show. Lord.
Did you get sucked in?
I stay so confused, and just when I think, okay, I'm not confused anymore, plot twist, and there I am confused again, but I'm too stubborn to stop because I'm scared I'm going to not really find out what's going on.
If I have to pay attention to something,
oh well,
I'm gonna have to watch it 2 or 3 times because I'll miss stuff.
Well, that's definitely one you got to pay attention to. But I mean, I like it, so there's that.
Well, we've watched Big Bang Theory at my house, so.
Oh, that would get on my nerves.
I hardly ever watch TV. It's on and for racket, you know.
Yeah.
Now, if he's not there, then I might flip over and watch a Hallmark movie or something like that. But,
I just come down here to my Stitchy room, and then lo and behold, here comes him and the dogs.
Yeah. Hey, Lord, my husband has ordered him a new, you know, he bought a quilting machine, a long arm, I don't know, maybe last year. And then he has upgraded when, I guess, maybe that Saturday that he was off, we went looking. So I knew that there was about to be a purchase made, you know.
Well, wasn't it last Saturday that you and I ran to Hobby Lobby, and when we were coming home, he said that it was at FedEx and he was going to have to go to Tuscaloosa?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Because they tried to deliver it to the house a couple times and we weren't there. So he had to get a hold of them and have them hold it in Tuscaloosa. But before that, we had, you know, I didn't know that he had made a purchase till after he had done it. And I ain't even asked yet what that thing costs because I don't want to know. But anyway, he has moved in on my sewing room and got his little quilt machine set up over there. So his grandmother taught him to quilt, and he just likes piddling around with it. So
he would piddle around in there with that baby grand in his own room.
For real. Now, I get my stuff cleaned up and I go in there and there's just crap all over the place.
If Alan comes down here, other than when he's fixing something or hanging something, he ain't horning in on my room. He got a big old shop down there, and he can just go down there. Lord. So what you been working on this week?
Well, not a whole lot to nothing. I'm telling you, y'all, the progress that I have made this week is pretty much nil. I did put a few stitches in on my Feast of Friendship because, well, let me do some explaining. So we've got an exchange, a fall exchange, that we have to get out by the 30th. And I didn't want to wait till the last day to get it done. So, you know, my grandiose idea always gets me in trouble. So I worked on that a lot this week.
Which is Friday? Is it Friday or Saturday?
I don't know.
Oh, well, my phone's up there, so I can't look.
We might better check on that. It's Saturday.
Is the 30th?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
But I'm getting mine out on today or Monday. So. Okay. But the only progress that I have made is this little bit of beige right here in this fruit bowl. And it might be a total of maybe 40 stitches. That's it. Because we had just too much going on.
Albert.
I mean, I couldn't. I did finish what I was doing on that, you know, and I'll show it in a minute. But that and this has been it. And my sewing project, so. Run a wheel off. You know, I was really getting after them whips last time, but you know, run out of steam. So that's my segment.
Oh my gosh. Really?
Yeah.
Well, I did work on Be Still. It's the hashtag Not So Awful August that several are doing for Holly Neal for her grandson Graham and other just for Holly. And this came, it's a PDF download. And it came from a new creation studio on Etsy. And no, I did not iron it. But I have made a tiny bit more progress. Can they say that?
Mm-hmm. It's looking good.
Yeah, it's little. I think I'm gonna finish it into a pillow or have it finished into a pillow. And
Now, you finna learn how to stitch a pillow.
Callie, y'all, I was working on my fall exchange product the other night, and I came downstairs to serge and cut down because I finished my stitch. It is very, very important that when you are using a serger to let the foot down. Anyway, I don't even want to talk about that. But I've worked on Be Still this week. And I've worked on my Courage by, I don't know if my pattern's in here or not. Praiseworthy Stitches. I have to stitch it, and I am using Pansy Purple and Purple Aster are the colors. I did make it, I think the last time I showed this, I was on this other side over here. I was down here because I'd made a mistake. Well, I did manage to come across here and do all that. So,
it's looking good.
Yeah. I worked on that. Oh, I didn't tell y'all. This bag, my Be Still bag, is from Sweet Dawn of Grandma's Treasures. It's one of the narrower, the taller ones. And this one is, this purpley is from Como Stitches.
That one's the perfect bag for
Yeah.
that.
And then I worked on,
They lowered.
I hadn't told you everything.
Well, put my
Well,
little 40 stitches to shame.
you just keep on sitting over there finishing everything, and I'll keep screwing up my serger, but I'll sit there and stitch because I can do that. I might not can do anything else.
And you done filled in that vase too?
Yes, ma'am.
Law.
Yes, ma'am.
Oh,
This
it looks
is
so
my
good.
Feast of Friendship.
You just over there building a house like nobody's business.
Girl, you just sew and I'll build houses, okay?
It looks good.
Thank you. I've still got quite
Now,
a
are
bit
you
to
stitching
do.
that house is called for?
Yes,
like
I am.
Are you?
I am. It
I know
looks,
somebody said they just did one color.
It looks daunting, but it's really not. Once you I scan everything and put it on my iPad so I can blow it up, but it's just blocks of different colors. It's not like
2 or 3 stitches of this.
right. So there's my Feast of Friendship.
Let me go out a gander.
And it is hashtag, oh, I'm sorry, I didn't tell on the Courage. It is hashtag Pam's Survival Sale, and I'll put that on the screen. And it's Pam from Just Keep Stitching. It's her stitch along. And this is a Grandma's Treasure. No, why do I always want to do that? This is a Fab Shabby Rose bag that she made for me, Miss Carolyn. There's my Tiger Lily project card and a knockoff Tiger Lily bag, but I love that.
Did you do the vase with white lightning? Is that what you
I did. And if it's too stark when I get finished, Lord, there. Did you try to get my thread?
I get that needle.
When I get finished, if it's too stark white, I am going to take a Q-tip and some black coffee and tone it down a little bit. So, and I think I left my thread upstairs. Of course I did. So those are the 3 that I worked on. Let me get them out of my way. Oh, that's well, I don't know where it is right now. So, do not know where it is. And if y'all saw this over here, you would completely understand, because it is a hot mess express. Lord. Well, that ain't it, and that ain't it. Okay, well, if I run across it, I'll show you, and if not, I'll show you some other time. Yeah, catch you next time. Here's one that I finished. I don't know when I finished it. Is it right? No, it's upside down, Christy. Shoot, far and safe matches.
You need to get that finished up.
It's
it's
the word. Yeah, I know what you meant. It's the word play.
You gonna lace that one?
Well, anyway, this don't even get me started. Put that down there out of my way. Try to get some of this mess cleaned up, cleaned off, and there's a pattern, and there's vellum from Sterling Ink, and there's patterns. I don't even know if I showed that one. If I did, y'all gonna see it again today. But I gotta get this table cleaned off. But that's it. That is it.
How many whips?
Yep. Up. Wait. No, that's my that I was gonna take to the Hoblob.
We did go to the Hobby Lobby last
Yes.
weekend and dropped off. Did you drop off 2 or 1?
One. That, remember, I was gonna drop off both of those, and I found that other frame.
Right. So I dropped off 2. I dropped off my the Rose and the Giant Pear.
Come on now.
James and the Giant
That's
Peach.
what I'm talking about.
And what other one did I drop off? Oh, that Give Thanks Always. And you left, though we seem as sleeping, right? So we should get those back next weekend. And we've got the fair coming up, so we're gonna have some entries in the fair.
I think I'm gonna enter my lacing skills and my surgeon.
You gonna show them to the people today?
No. Are you gonna show yours?
My finishes?
Your box.
Darn straight.
Well, jump on it, cause I'm through.
So my exchange that I was doing, I had that dilemma about this chart and what I was gonna do and how big I thought it was gonna be, and it just runs in from one thing to another. So I didn't get to put all that I wanted to. Some of this here, but I did get these 2 leaves at the bottom and these and the bird. So Christy and I had went to the Highway Pickers on our trip to Marlene, or come back by there, and we'd gotten some cigar boxes, and I wanted to finish one as part of my fall exchange gift. So
I don't remember you getting that box.
I'm pretty sure that's where I got it, because I wanted it rough, you know, a rough one.
Okay.
So anyway, I have mounted this on top of my cigar box, because, you know, these labels that come on these boxes, you can't chisel them things off. So I had to cover that up. But anyway, I thought that turned out pretty cute. And I don't know if it's a skew on there or if I, you know, what I've done. But anyway, I think it looks good.
It looks really good.
And I just decided to put, we auditioned Rick Rack up here and trim, and I didn't have enough to go down this side, didn't have enough room, so.
I like it like that, though.
I do too. I mean, I think it looks cute. So then we get on the inside. And let me tell you, when you're doing these, it's got to be done in so many pieces that you just have to do part of it, set it aside, let it dry. Come back, do this, that, and other. So the inside of my box, I cut some sticky board and just put some fabric in there. And I had the grand idea of making some dividers to go in there, but I couldn't pull that off in this week. So it's just going just on like this. But I did make some little pieces for the side to cover those up. And then last night, there was another label that was inside the top of this lid, like on the front. And I had to figure out a way to cover that up. And, you know, I should have done some more stuff, but it was getting late, so. I covered this piece of board, a sticky board, with a coordinating fabric to the inside. And then I thought, you know, it needs a little pin cushion in there. And I had worked on a stand-up earlier this week, and I had, you know, this was a misjudge up here.
I thought that was a covered button.
Okay. Girl, I made that. Shaw did. So I had a circle that I was going to use on that stand-up that was this size. It was too small. And I just put some batting in there and made me a running stitch around the outside like Vonna taught me to do. Pulled that joker up there and glued it on last night. And then I had the grand idea that I also needed a needle minder up there. So I had a magnet and I covered it with some fabric and stuck it on too. So
it looks so good.
I mean, I think it looks pretty cute.
I hope that I'm the name you drew.
Well, you ain't. So, but anyway, that's part of Autumn Song by Blackbird. And I'll fill that up with some other goodies that I got and send it on this afternoon. Then, if y'all saw my Instagram post the other day, you know, I made one this week. So I want some kudos for that, Christy. And I had stitched my birthday sale, and Christy and I had watched somebody's video. It was part of a retreat in their small exchange or something. I can't remember now
and they
who
were
it was.
panning the table. They had done a little video panning the table.
And so I called her one morning and I said, hey, did you see so-and-so? She said, I know what you're going to say because I screenshotted it and meant to send it to you. But anyway, somebody had finished their So Happy, my birthday sale, into a stand-up. And it was so cute. So never have I done a stand-up, but you know what? Vonna Pfeiffer could teach you to do anything. That woman is a genius. So mine, of course, does not look like Vonna's does because this is the first one I've ever done, but I think it turned out pretty dang cute. So
it really looks great.
We and I even made the cordon for this. Now I'll tell you, my cordon skills is gonna have to have a little work because mine don't turn out as nice as Vonna, and I'll pause it and do what she's doing, and I'll roll her back and this, that, and other, but I'm gonna have to work on that. But what do y'all think about that? I think it is so stinking cute. Now, let me tell you, you ain't got no idea how much polyfill's got to go in there to make that thing tight and pretty. And she says that she likes hers real smooth and not lumpy bumpy, but I do have a lumpy bumpy on the back. But
that's called a roll, ain't it?
It's a fat roll.
Yeah.
So, but I made the cording and put it on like she told me to, and made a coordinating bottom. I'm telling you.
I'm so proud of you. It
Now that looks
so
like
good.
a train wreck right there, but you know, who's gonna say that when it's sitting on the on my shelf?
Every time I come over there, I'm gonna pick it up and say, "Look at this bottom."
And I didn't have it. She puts drapery weights in the bottom of hers, and of course I didn't have none of them. I'm trying to get it finished. So
well,
next
I don't
time,
even know what that is. So.
It's some kind of like a lid that holds your drapes down.
Like a washer.
Well, or a fish sinker is what she said, something like that. So. Anyway, I think it turned out just as cute as pie.
It really did.
So.
How heavy is it?
It's not real heavy. But she says she likes her to stand up through a tornado.
But you know, if with this being the weight it is, sure would be it would be cute like on a tree or something.
Mm-hmm. And I may just enter this into the fair. Because I don't figure there's many people.
She's trying to pressure me.
We're entering the fair. If nothing else, just to have a photo op up there on that table, how good our stuff looks. So.
Stop it.
But I was super proud of how that turned out. I worked and worked and worked on it. That's all the finished.
I don't even want to show this. Look at that.
You got to learn how to do it. And if you don't try, you're not going to learn.
Look. This is the start of my cigar box. And I'm gonna mount it on here. And then I'm gonna do, as Callie did, something on the inside to cover up what's on the inside. But and I got some scissors and some just doodads
notions
to go inside it. And but
I think those are just cute though.
Yeah, I thought it was real cute. And I'm debating on whether or not to do a piece to cover this back and put a magnet on it. So because this is a free chart from that Croquetta Go-Go online, and she has autumn, winter, spring, and summer, I think. And this is a free chart. So I thought if the lady wanted to, if I put a magnet, that she could magnetize and use this and then swap it out. Mm-hmm. So that's a thought on that. But anyway.
She called me and told me that she'd nearly cut her finger off with a rotary cutter.
I did.
She's tried to give up 2 or 3 times on finishing that thing, but yeah. I'm making her push through.
Yeah, I am. I'm pushing.
That's the only way you're going to learn, though. Because, you know, you don't start out doing stuff great.
Yeah.
But Vonna's tutorials really helped me because I'll play them and then I'll just back them up where I need to be or pause it and do what she's doing and then back and forth. So, you learn every time you do something. So, but I am going to have to work on my cording skills. That's a fact. So.
Kari Tiger Lily did a video also on how she does her cording when she does it.
I've got one of those chronic, I think that's how you say it, chronic or chronic cording drills that Vonna has, but I don't know. Mine has plastic gears on it, and it don't seem to wind as tight as I want it to. Like it skips or strips or something. Yeah. So, but I would love to have one with metal gears. I don't know if they make them, but anyway.
Are you gonna leave that down here for me?
No, that sits right in front of my big tomato cookie jar on my shelf.
Well, I hope it's not cluttery.
Well, I'm sure it is, but it's all right because I made it and it's going up there. So,
well, Lord, we're just at 38 minutes.
I'm telling you, I didn't have much to show this time. You got any haul? Here's this is about to be the next hour episode of haul.
Show us. Let's do Happy Mail.
Okay. We can.
Okay.
You got any?
Go ahead.
You want me to do this? Yeah. We got a package in the mail from a previous winner of one of our giveaways, and she sent us this pretty card with these birds. I'm telling you, I'm framing that too and putting it right up there on that cluttered up shelf. So I am. It's from Lisa.
She's got a pretty
handwriting, doesn't she? She said, "Hi, Kelly. Hope that you're continuing to feel better. I'm sorry it's taken me so long to thank you for the chart that I won. I love it and truly appreciate it. I so enjoy watching you and Christy. This may sound funny, but you both make me homesick for a life that I've always wanted. My granny was from Alabama, then moved to Colorado. We moved away from family for my dad's job when I was little and only got to visit grandparents after other family in the summer. Your life updates always make me long for the closeness that you all have. Do either of you have any last name family members? Well, sorry, I didn't mean to write a novel. You two are just special to me. I know I sound like a crazy lady longing for a place I've never been. Thanks for being a pretty fun place to hang out on Flosstube. I hope that you can use the enclosed charts for yourselves or as giveaways. Hello to Christy, wishing you a blessed day, Lisa. I thought that was just so sweet. So
you can come visit us anytime.
You can just come right on down here in the film.
Yeah.
Don't matter what the last name is.
Oh,
but,
wow.
I mean, she sent a ton of charts that we will put in our past the stash.
I want to look at them.
You can show them if you want to. There's a lot of. I love that one.
Yeah, I do too. Oh, I kind of like that one, and I don't really love Halloween stuff.
You show them?
It don't matter.
This will be future giveaways. So this first one is, what is it? October 31st by Cottage Garden. Of course, it's got that big old bird on it, so I'll probably be stitching that one. Christy said she likes it too.
Yeah, I do.
And then Be Thankful by Country Cottage Needleworks. Let's see. ABC Halloween by Jordan, I think it's Privé.
Yeah. Oh, there's just such cute.
Hands-on Design, Pumpkin Spice Farm. I think we've got another one of these. This one is Stitches Through the Years. I've never heard of this designer, but it's called Happy Harvest. It's a pretty fall one. Hands-on Design, Let's Talk Autumn. I've got this one and I need to stitch it. I love the way that pillow's finished down there.
Yes, I love that patchworky.
It's on that black, so I don't know if I'd stitch it on black, but. And then this one is a Fancy That Pumpkin Patch.
I like that one.
It is cute. Pumpkin Patch.
You could prim it down. I mean,
Oh,
it's
yeah.
all ready, but you could even prim it down a little more if you changed your orange color of your pumpkins.
Right. That's one of my favorite colors, those burnt oranges. This one is Heart and Hand Perfect Pumpkin.
I like that one too.
Another Heart and Hand Pumpkins Galore. Let's see, this is a Shepherd's Bush. What is that? July is right there.
Okay.
July, and it's got the button up there. Then we got It's So Emma Quilter's Cottage, and It's So Emma Quilty Love. This one's cute, ain't it? Scissor Tail Designs Rise and Shine. That one's cute.
What does it say on the back? Is that for us? Or?
It says, I haven't stitched this yet, but I thought you would like it.
Oh, I love that one.
This one?
Yes.
This one is by Teresa Kogut Flying Lessons.
Look at those sheep.
That's just cute. Then we've got Heartstring Samplery, Amazing Grace. Christy and I both stitched this one.
Yeah.
I need to finish, get this one framed or whatever I'm going to do with it. Have you done this one yet? I don't think I have.
I don't think I have either.
I've got it, but I haven't done it. This is another Sunday Stitches. It is Well With My Soul. And then a Country Cottage Needleworks Snow Days. So thank you so much, Lisa, for sending those to share.
And thank you so much.
We love passing them along to other folks. So we'll put these right back here in our giveaway box.
We had a package this week, and I have not opened the happy that came in it because she sent one to me and one to Callie. And it says, gratitude. May you be richly rewarded by the Lord. Ruth 2 and 12. Isn't that pretty?
Oh, that's sweet.
It says, Christy and Callie, what a joy to meet you both on Flosstube. I don't like to miss any. When you mentioned Pass the Stash, I thought I'd go through some of the things I've collected or been given that I will not get to do or send it your way. With fall finally here, I also stuck some small treats in for you both. Thanks for all you do in this community. Happy stitching. Blessings. Linda Richter Stitcher. So thank you so much, Linda. She also has a Flosstube, so y'all go check her out. But she sent Callie and I a little goodie bag.
I like that pen
I
already.
love the pen. Look at that. Look at the bling bling.
It's bedazzled.
I mean. Oh, I love that. And I want to know where she got these little bags. It says, I love fall most of all.
Oh, that's cute.
They're
I didn't realize that was on there. I thought it was
Yes.
that fabric.
She sent us some pumpkin and a piece of pumpkin and sunflower fabric.
Finishing fabric.
Oh, I love that. And then I don't know what this.
That's money. Mine's a different color than Christy's. Oh, it's upside down, ain't it?
Oh yeah, yours just got little trunks on it.
Mm-hmm. That's cute.
Oh,
That will match my, that'll match my little meal heel if they ever get it done.
She sent us some Werther's candies and a thing of Trick or Treat. Mine has Trick or Treat
Floss in it.
Week Skywork floss. Thank you so much.
Oh, I got a purple. Mine is ultraviolet weeks.
Oh, that's pretty. I told
Thank
Callie
you.
the other day, I said, she sent us both a little treat. I said, I'll wait and we can open them together. So.
Yeah. Thank you so much. That's so thoughtful.
Aren't those little bags precious?
Mm-hmm.
Thank you so much, Linda. Like I said,
I may have to reuse mine and put it in my fall thing, in my little box, and put my doodads in it. That's cute. Thank you.
Thank you so much. And then she sent us, it says sewing needle, a pocket guide for hand stitching. I've never seen one of those before.
I tell you, the hand stitching, that's the way to go about doing things.
Well, that's pretty neat. That's pretty neat.
You know, to
We'll pass the stash on that.
cover up your knots and all.
She sent us things that I have never done. But we're sure gonna pass it right along to y'all. And who knows, I might get, she sent us a Ladies First by Colleen Calver. Granny Taught Me How. The punch needle.
I've done punch needle before. Mm-hmm.
Then she sent a Hazel's Night Out punch needle.
It's cute.
And Funky Friends Franklin. Look at that little dog. And these are all by Colleen Calver. Granny Taught Me How.
Never heard of her.
Then Funky Friends Quintilla. And Funky Friends Jake. Little bird. And then, oh gosh, if y'all knew how bad I wanted to learn to do this, but Shelly's going to teach me how. She's already promised. It's a rug hooking. Punch needle embroidery by Hooked on Rugs. And this one is Terrier with Flowers. No, this is punch needle.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, sorry. Terrier with Flowers. And this is punch needle by Woolen Whimsies. My Little Sheepy. And then we have a Dirty Annie's Southern Style Redneck. And it says redneck on it. It's a cross stitch chart. And then we have a Praying Hands Collection Janlin. And it is God is Love. Cross stitch chart. And Five Fine Roosters by,
It's down there at the bottom, I think. Let's see. Lottie Doll.
okay, well, I totally missed that. and a Father Christmas leaflet. Thank you so much, Linda.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna add those in to the stash pile. It just keeps growing. We're just gonna keep sending them out. Let's see. Oh, let me get my book out so I don't forget anything. All right. On October the 1st, Stitchy Linda and I will be starting a sale, and it's Zuka by Alessandra Adelaide Needleworks.
Is it a PDF or hard? It's a hard copy.
Yeah, it's a hard copy. And I have decided, because of Georgia Girl Stitching, Megan, she did this several years ago, and I am gonna do mine on milk chocolate. I thought, oh, I did. I'm gonna do mine on 28 count milk chocolate, or it might be 32 because it's in my haul. I had this piece and it wasn't gonna be big enough, but I'm gonna do mine on 32 count. I think I ordered 32. This is 28, but I'm gonna pull it out and just go ahead and show you it with the threads that I'm gonna use. Done got my needle minder in there, my Tiger
you cranked
Lily
up and ready to
card.
go, aren't you?
I'm ready. Because you know Linda's gonna blow me out of the water when the way she stitches. I think these are gonna be, I'm not sure about my stem. It looks a little light, but I'm gonna use Chai by Classic Color Works, and my mind just went.
Is it
Grits by Weeks Dye Works. So
that'll be pretty.
There's that. I'm gonna do that, and we are starting this on October the 1st, and we would love anyone that wants to
Daddy's
start
home.
with us. I guess he is.
Or the burglar.
Yeah, to start with us, and it's going to be hashtag It's Fall Y'all Sale. And I'm going to keep it in my So Tattered bag that Sweet Katie sent to me. But I'm ready to go on that one. Ready to go. So October the 1st, please, if you join us, let us know. And use the hashtag It's Finally Fall Y'all Sale. Okay, now what? You got anything else? You got any haul?
I got just two pieces.
Okay.
I got, I'm always on the look for the blackbird, and I did locate me one. And in our cabinet, our floss cabinet.
Mm-hmm.
I was digging through there the other day, and I ran across a pack of charms, and I thought somebody had given them to me or something. And I thought, well, I wonder what them go to. And I get to looking on there, and it says Brett stocking, and I'm thinking, I bet that's one of them Shepherd's Bush stockings. And it was. So I had the charm pack, and I didn't have the chart, so I ordered this from Hollis Hands Creates. Just, because stuff goes out of print, and if I ever decide to stitch this, then I'll have the chart and the charms together. But some of these are really cute. Liz just did one, and as a tiny one.
Missy, 2 needles pulling thread. I think the one she's doing right now is a Shepherd's Bush.
Is it?
Mm-hmm.
So I thought I need to stitch me and Jeremy a stocking. And Christy, what is that lady's name? Is that Mary Beal?
Yes, Mary Beal. I have the first 2 of those to do for Alan and I.
Yeah, Miss Kay, I think, had those patterns or something, or told us about. I don't know where we learned about them, but anyway.
I learned about it at the retreat year before last.
Was it her that was telling us about them, though?
Maybe.
I don't know.
And I got online and ordered the 2 PDFs. The first 2 PDFs. But I haven't. And I even bought fabric. I went ahead and bought my fabric. But I haven't started them yet.
And then there's also those, oh God, what's her name? Debbie Cooler, I think, maybe. That does they're like rooms and they're full coverage. Like there's a music room one, there's a sewing room one, I think. There's several different ones.
That would be perfect for y'all.
Well, I've got them. I need to decide which one I want to do for us because those are going to take a minute, you know. So, but anyway, that's the future plan. So, but I did get me an out of print Blackbird off of the D-Stash group. It is, what is this one? With my needle. So, I tell you what I done. My unicorn Blackbird chart is America the Beautiful. And, you know, you can find them on eBay for an astronomical amount of money. I think one of them this past week was at $235 and it was a buy it now. And then there was maybe another one on there for $199. I just can't pay that for that. Well, you know, it may come down to me paying it, but I would love to find that chart for a reasonable amount of money. But so I'm always on the lookout for the older ones. But I did get that one. And I think I got another one or two that's coming.
Yeah.
That I ordered.
We didn't show that one that lady sent us. You just hoarded it up and knowing I gotta send a thank you card.
Better get on it, you know. You want to tell them the story about how this arrived to you?
We had a lady contact me on Instagram and she said, I would like to send you a chart that I'm finished with if you would like to have it. And I was like, well, yes, thank you so much. And it is a Blackbird Designs Evening Shades The Garden, and she sent that to us.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Some
of those are so hard to find anymore. And I don't know if anybody knows, I think Patricia Gary or somebody on Fans of she runs the Fans of Blackbird Designs group,
yes.
But she had mentioned that some were being reprinted from Hoffman. And I don't know if they've made that announcement or not, but if y'all know which ones they're re-releasing, please put a comment in because I'd love to know which ones they are.
And you've got your bag over there. I want to talk about that for a second.
What bag?
Your project bag.
Oh.
Everyone has commented, sent emails, asked questions about Melanie Henson's bags. And like I said, I believe Callie was the first. I don't know. Anyway, we found her on the Stash Unloading group on Facebook. Well, I reached out to her the other day and told her, I said, or I asked her, I said, do you have a website or do you only do your purchases through this Facebook group? And she said, no, I have an Etsy shop also. And she and I talked back and forth, and her bags are very, very reasonable. And she not only makes bags, she does scroll frame covers, she does retreat mats. I don't know what else she does.
She put up some thread beds the other day.
Yes. But her name is Melanie Henson, and I will put this on the screen. And her Etsy shop is Stitchy Sassenach. Outlander, yeah. And if you would like to order from her, you can use the code, and I will put this on the screen also, FlossBoss23. And you will get 20% off of your order. And
I'm telling you, her bags are super reasonable already, but another 20%, you couldn't make one, I don't think.
Her bags are, and I haven't looked in her Etsy shop, but I feel like they would be the same. They're $18. So she can make anything. So if y'all
she whoops them out quick and ships them too, because I got one that's coming in today.
Yeah. So if y'all want to go give her a look-see and use the code FlossBoss23 on Stitchy Sassenach. Go show Melanie some love. Okay, I guess we can do my haul.
Buckle in, folks. It's gonna be a ride.
You ate a booger.
I did have some more haul, but it was for my fall exchange, you know, so I'm not gonna be showing that on here.
I ordered Buckles of Tammy Totten. I was on FaceTime with her the other day, and she said, "Oh, let me show you what I got." Well, you know, that's just like reeling me in. So I ordered Happy Little Stitch Shop. I got the, let me make sure I'm not, cause I don't know. I got the Zippy Bags Calico Home Decor Panel by Lori Holtz, and it's the panels, and you make project bags out of them with the zip, and I got the zippers. Have you ever saw those? Well, I haven't. Okay. Well, this is not why I went on there. This is why I went on there. It is the Pride and Prejudice zipper bags. It's the fabric for the Pride and Prejudice.
Who's gonna make them for you?
You might.
Well, I've just wondered.
Well, I might learn how.
Okay.
I'm just gonna shock the shit out of you one day.
I hope I pull up in here and you've made 10 of them project bags.
Yeah. Cause you just be giggling and laughing like I can't do anything. And
no, I didn't say you couldn't do anything. I said you could learn how to do everything.
Yeah.
But you get frustrated.
Shall do. Shall do. Y'all, I got stuff everywhere. Everywhere. Okay. Oh, this is my fabric, and the rest of my
that's pretty.
grits.
That's a little darker than the last one.
I thought it was. So that other this is what I'm gonna do my Zuka pumpkin on, and it is 32 count. I thought.
Yeah, that's more true to the color.
Yeah,
that's pretty.
And it came from 123 Stitch. You know, I couldn't have just one, so I bought 2 of them. And it is a 32 count milk chocolate linen. It's a little stiff, but it's okay. It'll loosen up. And I got some more grits. And that's from 123 Stitch. See which box I'm hitting down there. And just because you're a smart
Now, Christy, you ain't even said nothing about it.
Exactly.
I guess you gonna make yours into a stand-up too, ain't you?
I might.
Well, I got some fabric if you need to borrow it.
But I finished Ilbert's birthday sale. I thought it turned out so good.
Yeah, it does look good. Your color's not that much difference from mine.
What do you mean colors?
Of the fabric.
Oh, yeah. I was fixing to say, well, I used the same colors you did. Look, I even put my...
I don't hardly ever put initial. I don't know why.
I don't, but I am scared that
somebody try to take it.
When I die, they ain't gonna know who put all that hard work into it. And I about got a divorce 49 times because of all the stash. I want folks to know.
Well, it looks cute.
But I finished it, and there's my Tiger Lily project card, and I took my little
how cute.
sprocket.
I'm about
Took
to order
a
me one of
picture,
them.
printed it off, and stuck that booger right on the front, and it's going in. We talked about this on the Zoom the other night, and I was telling Kari and Joe, well, I was telling all of them that this is what I done, that I kept this in my project bag, and then once I got finished, which mine are never a FFO, but when I got it finished, I took a picture of it so I would know, you know, because 20 years from now, if I'm even still here, I'll think so happy all through the night I can, with a glance, know that wherever this is at in my home or whatever, that this is what it was. So
I'm getting
go check Kari out. I think she said the other night she had not restocked these on her website because she's changing
the logo or something.
The front of it. So, you know, that'd be something else I'll have to buy.
Hey, I need to borrow one of them cards too. The Michelle Palmer ones.
Well, you're not.
Oh, I am.
Oh, you are not.
Well, I'll pay you for it.
No, you're not. You just, once you take a picture, you stand up and write on it.
You hush your mouth up. I was going to finish yours, but you know now. I ain't.
And I don't know if I showed this last time because it was just randomly laying on the table like I don't know what. But it is the Prairie Girls Sampling Needle Art by Marjorie Massey. And I'm going to do it and put Alan and I's initial.
I think you may have shown it. I can't remember. I know you talked about it. Because somebody enabled you to buy that.
Oh, it was Chrisxstitch MD. Yeah, that's exactly who it was. Okay. Oh, have mercy. Oh, yeah, that was last week. And I did find out. Oh, well, that ain't it. Anyway, the needle minder that I couldn't find out about, that I wasn't sure about last time, was in my gift that I had won from Tiger Lily. So, mystery solved. I bought this at, did I buy it at Hobby Lobby last Saturday?
What's that tag say on the bottom? Does it tell? On the very bottom.
Brother, sister, design. Yep, Hobby Lobby. There you go. It's just a plain wooden pumpkin, but
Big cute mountain piece.
no, I do not have anything in mind, but yes, I'm planning on using it.
Well, what about you gather your pumpkins? Will it fit on there?
It might. I'll just have to, you know, if I ever
Try it.
finish it, I may have to see and paint it. But I thought it was $4.49 and then it was 40% off.
Yeah.
So, I mean, you can't beat that, people. You can't beat it with a stick. All right. And then I bought, there's that thing that about took my finger off. I bought some comic book boards. I'm fixing to organize my fabric. I have it all together in totes, those clear totes with a handle by count, but I want to be able to look at it. So I got that. Those, and I got the little clips that go with it somewhere. And I got my Grace Note Fabric of the Month, and it is Seltzer. And it is a 32 count. It's kind of a bluey purple.
Yeah.
See how?
From over here it looks purple, but
Yeah.
that looks more blue. It's kind of a periwinkle, I guess.
Yes. Isn't that pretty? I got it this week, and she sent me a little cherry.
I need to join that. I wonder if she's still got openings.
She may. You can join the brights, or I think I do the neutrals.
Yeah.
But I've been pleased with every piece of fabric that I have gotten from her. And she also stuck a little slip of paper. You need a pen?
Yeah.
You need to come more prepared.
Well, I'm telling you know.
Well, this is a red pen.
Struggle bus.
She sent a little note in mine. It says, save the date. I'm not saying she just sent it in mine. But it says, save the date, Grace Notes Stitching Retreat. Stitching, trunk shows, full shopping experience, relaxing weekend, friendship, and fabrics galore. August the 8th through the 11th, 2024, Allentown, Pennsylvania.
Well, I think we need to be planning to go to that because that's right around my birthday.
Exactly. Registration begins October 1, 2023 in the Grace Notes Fabrics Facebook group. So, there, if y'all want to screenshot that. Alrighty. Oh, Lord. Oh, well, it ain't in there. It's up here somewhere. Here it is. Here it is. Here it is. I ordered these from Sweet Autumn Stitch. I got the little pumpkin truck needle minder. I got the floss ring. Cause I'm telling you, I'm fixing to get on that Zuka. She sent me a little happy, a little butterfly and flower zipper pull. And then I ordered the floss drops, which I'm only gonna have to use 2 of these on this project, but
it'll be cute.
Yes. So I got all that to go to start October 1. Linda, you better be ready for me.
Well, if you make as much progress as you did on the Feast of Friendship, you'll knock her out.
Looky here. But y'all go check out. I'll list all these that I have mentioned. And Holly Ho and I signed up for the Beach Please retreat, which is in February, which is my birthday. And I got a little happy in the mail for signing up for her retreat. So I think she still has a couple of spots left. And it's in Clearwater, Florida. And then I got this from Shepherd's Needle. Oh, my thread's in there. Look at that pretty fabric, or that pretty paper. And it is a Stacy Nash Farm Market Pin Keep chart. Ain't that cute?
She's got one chart.
And then I got 2 of the Weeks collards.
That's pretty green too. She's got one chart, and I need to get it because it's got some pumpkins on it, but it's stitched on like blue. I think like a navy fabric, a pin keep. It's really cute.
Oh, I bet. And then Sweet Dawn at Grandma's Treasures made me a retreat mat. Isn't that pretty? It's a nice
What's that
size.
down there in the corner?
It's
Your orc thing?
yeah. It's got a place to hold your fabric. It's got a thread bed, a needle minder, 2 pockets, and then the little orc container. You snap it up, and then it unsnaps to go flat and stick back down in your pocket. Thank you so much, Dawn. I love it, love it, love it. Okay. Well, this is from 123 Stitch. Also, you know, because I felt like I needed something one day. You know.
But every once in a while, you just think, I'm just going to get it. I'm going home and I'm going to reward myself.
I ordered 32 count Milk and Honey by Fiber on a Whim.
I got some of that too. I don't know what I'm going to put on it, but you know.
And I got my thread in for my, that Quaker.
Yeah.
I can't think of the name of it right this second, but I got it in.
That's that Threadworks thread.
Shanghai Nights.
Yeah.
Where do you see that name at?
I don't think it's on there. You have to find the name of it online. It's got a number.
Okay. And then I got Fiber on a Whim 32 count, excuse me, cream and sugar. And Fiber on a Whim 32 count buttermilk. And this is odd to me, it's green.
Yeah.
I wouldn't think of buttermilk being green, but I like it. I like the color of it. And then I got a 32 count brown sugar Fiber on a Whim. So So I got all of them. From 1, 2, 3 stitch. Would you quit knocking my garbage can out of the way?
I'm gonna kick it over on your side.
And then I got this beautiful, another mat, retreat mat for the Home for the Holidays retreat that's in Orange Beach in November from Grandma's Treasures. And it has
That's
all
cute.
the same as the other one. And I got this pumpkin bag from Dawn, Grandma's Treasures.
That one's cute too.
I love that. I love those. I love a white pumpkin.
Is that the same serger you've had? Or is that a new one?
No, that's the same one I've had. Why?
I thought it was a blue one.
My serger?
Yeah.
No.
Wow.
And then I got this from Dawn. I just loved it. And it has Lady and the Tramp on it. It has a lot of things on it. But it has Lady and the Tramp. It has Pinocchio. The Chipmunks. Yes, but I love me some Lady and the Tramp. Dumbo.
Now that's my favorite now. I'm just telling you.
Oh, I just loved it. It's got the clear bag here and a pocket.
Don't you have another one that's similar to that?
I do.
Okay.
That I got from her.
Yeah.
Yeah. And on the inside, it's polka dots. It's got a zipper pocket and a pocket and then a thread bed. But how cute to get, if you had several things you just wanted to take. I love that. And I'm a bag whore. I can't help it. I just like them. Just like them. Like them a lot. And then from Fat Quarter Shop. Oh, that was a... I've been looking everywhere for this. Everywhere. I had convinced myself that I had threw it in the garbage. I have a Sterling Ink, one of the small books. Here it is. And I had ordered this, and I thought it was the big one, and it wasn't. And I couldn't find the cover once I got my little book. I'm so glad I found that. I'll have to tell Alan that I found it. But it came from Amazon. But from Fat Quarter Shop, I got some of the Tart Tin ornaments.
Those are cute.
They are cute, aren't they? And I got a piece of Chelsea checks to finish out my exchange box. And I got a Lily Violet Merry Christmas chart. Lily Violet? I don't know how you pronounce that. And I got Quaker Pumpkins.
I like that chart.
Hello from Liz Matthews. And I got, oh, I love these. It is You Are My Sunshine, My Only Sunshine, from Hello from Liz Matthews.
Yeah, I had a resident at Lakeview, Mom Bailey.
Yeah.
And she loved to sing that song.
Mother did.
I would go in there and we'd sing that song.
Yeah.
It made her happy as a lark.
Bless her. That's it. That's it.
Cleaned that table off, didn't you?
Well, halfway, somewhat. Somewhat. Okay. That's it, guys. I do want to remind y'all that about our shirts and our water bottles, and we had the zippered sweatshirts. She has also added coffee cups and long sleeve t-shirts and crew neck sweatshirts, and also a canvas tote bag of Floss Boss and Cousins. And it's with Barry at Stitch Folk, and it's on www.stitchfolk.com. So if you haven't, go on over and take a look. And we're very close to 100. Very close to 100. So I will put that link. And I also want to remind you that I had mentioned it the other day on an Instagram post about building your stash, a good way to build your stash. If you want to build your stash, Fat Quarter Shop, their Floss Fix, and I can't remember I'll put them in the description below, but I do the Classic Color Works and the Weeks Dye Works, and I love it. Like, can you tell how much mine has grown just since I've started doing it over the last few months? If I think about it, when I get finished, I'll take a picture and insert it so y'all can see. Pam and Bob at P&B Creations on Etsy, I will add that link also. They're working on something pretty special for us, but we won't be able to show y'all until after we get back from our retreat in November. But it's not too far. But y'all go on over to Pam and Bob's and look at all they've got. You will be so pleased with not just our stuff, but they have so many things and their prices are so wonderful. And if you can find anybody any sweeter to work with than Pam, I'll kiss your tail. Because she's wonderful. She's wonderful. But, I wanted to also give a huge shout out to thank y'all to the ones who have supported us through our Buy Me a Coffee link. It is so appreciated. And I go to the post office every single day with work, but that's when I also do the mailing and stuff, and it has helped. I don't know if y'all know, but how the post office does their shipping prices has changed, and I send the charts in the cardboard envelopes, mailers I guess, because it makes them sturdier, like when I ship them, and it's like $2 and something to send them now, and it's just not cheap. But thank you to those of you who have donated or bought us a coffee. We appreciate it so much, and we love you whether you buy us one or don't, and we appreciate you
so much for the comments y'all send and
my
share
gosh,
about.
We've been so blessed.
Yeah, with just how much you enjoy watching us, and it helps you on a bad day, and that's what this is about. That's what we want it to be about.
Yes, absolutely. And Jane and I were talking last night. It is just unreal how the love of something like this can bring two polar opposite people, or peoples, how it can bring people together. And it's fantastic. It's absolutely fantastic.
And it gives you an opportunity to slip away from the world for a while and just, get excited about going home, and I want to stitch, or I want to finish something, or just have that time away to yourself. Yes. And not just to yourself, but be able to share it with like-minded people, I guess, that care about the same things you do. And then you learn about them and create those friendships, and it means a lot to us.
Right. And I can show Alan, oh, Alan, look, and he's like, oh, that's pretty, and he means it. But I can show it to you, and you're like, oh my gosh, that is pretty. It just hits different when, like Callie said, when you're with somebody like-minded about what you're working on. And but we are so blessed. We are so truly blessed, and we could not do it without each and every one of you.
And I tell you, you know, we're talking about the people that do tutorials, but I really appreciate the time that Vonna has taken to sit down and make those tutorials where somebody is inept as I am to be able to finish something that looks decent and pretty in my home and makes me proud of my stitching.
She makes me think I can do it.
Listen, I feel like I could tackle the world when I watch one of them. So I ain't no telling what I might whoop out next week.
Yes.
I'm going to try to get my pairs finished because she did do a tutorial on them. And I want to try those. So
yeah.
I got one more to stitch and then I'm going to do them all at one time.
Yeah.
So.
But we love y'all and we thank y'all. We got to do our giveaways from last week.
Yep.
And dummy me sat here and drew names a while ago when Callie got here.
If you hit the floor, it rolls out.
I have to sit on my leg, you know. And I sat here right before we done the video, and I didn't even draw for number 6.
What was number 6?
Thankfulness.
We'll draw for it.
What?
Oh, it's on your phone.
Yeah, it's on my phone. I'll draw for it and insert a picture of who won number 6. So, do you want to go through them?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'll get another.
I don't need it.
You sure?
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
Well, do you know what number 1 was?
Spring chickens.
Okay. Number 1 was Spring Chickens by Stacy Nash. Primitives.
And the winner is Shingle Springs Stitcher. And I'll put that on screen.
Congratulations.
Spooky Notes.
Number 2 was Spooky Notes by Shepherd's Bush. Donated by a viewer. All those, well, you donated the first one. This was by a viewer for Past the Stash.
Yeah. And it goes to Leslie Jostrom, SJOSTROM.
Okay. Number 3 is a Stitcher Story by Cherrywood Design Studios that was donated by a viewer to Past the Stash.
And it goes to Linda Hollinsworth.
Okay. This is another Past the Stash donated by a viewer. And it's called Autumn Typography.
And it goes to Lorraine. That's all, since YouTube has changed up, but I will insert her. I screenshotted her comment and I will insert it here. If that is you, please contact us.
This is cute. It's got the charms and all
Yeah.
in it. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Number 5 is The Rose and the Giant Pear.
Better known as
James and the Giant Peach.
Yep.
This one was donated to us by a viewer and I stitched it and we're going to pass it along. So it's that and the threads. The viewer had donated the threads as well, so we'll pass those along. There's plenty to do it.
And it goes to Joni Baloney.
Joni Baloney.
Joni Baloney. And then number 6 was Thankfulness. And I didn't draw, but I'm going to insert the winner here.
And this one's by Imaginating. It's one that I had finally finished up.
And then we were giving away 2 of the Floss Boss and Cousins rulers from P&B Creations, Pam and Bob. We have those, but that's who made them. The first one goes to Julie Mork, M-O-R-K, and Cheryl, C-H-E-R-Y-L-C, the letter C. And then we were giving away 2 needle minders from P&B Creations. And the first one is Debbie Domagal, Domagal. And the second one is Karen Barnes. So if you heard your name called or seen your screenshot pop up on the screen, email us at, and I'll insert it here, flossbossandcousins@gmail.com, and I will get those out to you next week.
Congratulations.
Yay!
Well, let's keep these in a stack by themselves.
Yeah, I'll have to put them in my bag.
Do you need some? You need me to bring you some more than bags? Because I got some small ones.
Well, I got
some big ones too.
Oh, they're in the closet. Sorry.
Okay.
Okay, and this week, let me get a different color pen. I have a system here that I like to work with. You got the giveaways for this week?
Yeah, what did we do with them?
I didn't do anything
Right here
with them. Don't be trying to blame that on me.
Yeah.
All right.
Do this one first. That's what's going to add it.
All right.
So the first giveaway this week is by Author of the Night. So happy. It is the sale, my birthday sale. And since I finished mine, I'm going to pass this along. So this will be number 1.
Okay.
Number 2 was from our Pass the Stash. It's Be Ye Thankful by Brenda Gervais with a needle and thread. Thought that'd be pretty for fall. I've got that one. I'm finna to start that. Number 3 is Scary, and it was donated by a viewer, and it's by Shepherd's Bush. Then number 4 is Bugs and Hisses by Plum Street Samplers, and this one's also a Pass the Stash donated by a viewer. So if you'd like one of those charts, just enter your number in a comment, and we'll draw for those on the next video.
We sure will. So, I think, have we forgot anything?
I don't think so. And we only had an hour and 31 minutes.
Whoop, whoop.
So, we appreciate y'all spending time with us on a Saturday. And I'll go to my conference next week. You'll go to work. Then I'll go to work. We'll be late getting there because that's been our trend.
It has been our trend this week. It absolutely has.
Few minutes, not too bad, but
yeah.
we can't get.
It is what it is. That's what we say every morning. I'll say I'm late, and she'll say, "Well, me too," and then one of us will say, "It is what it is."
Can't get it going in the morning.
I have a real hard time, and my hardest time is I want to stay up after Alan goes to bed and stitch in the peace and quiet, and not that he's loud, but I just get in my zone and I don't want to stop. So
especially when you're just really on a roll and you ain't making no mistakes. That's because sometimes I sit down and 2 seconds in, I've done made a mistake and I know just to quit because it's.
Did I tell the hashtag on Feast of Friendship? It's hashtag room at the table sale. I'll try to put all those links in. So, we'll have all that. But,
I got to get on that this afternoon.
Yeah, we would love to hear from y'all. And I thought about asking Callie if she wanted to one day set up and, we can do it two ways. Either y'all can, in this week's, let's just do this. In this week's video, whatever question you have for us, whatever it is, what size shoe do you wear?
What color lipstick?
What color lipstick? How many dogs do you have? Whatever you want to ask us in the comments, and we won't answer them. And we'll do a special video and answer the questions that have been presented to us. I thought that would be a way
kind of get to know.
Yeah, to kind of get to know
our real self.
Yeah,
because that's what we are.
Yeah. So ask away and we'll answer.
It might be fun to do a Zoom or something like that one day too.
Yeah, we can do that one day. So, because that one the other night was a lot of fun. And y'all, I had gotten home from work. I had on my gown, didn't have a bra on, didn't have a stitch of makeup on. My hair was flat as a flittle, and I thought, well, I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it. And then I thought, this is life.
Right.
This is real life. I have been at work all day. I have come home. We have had dinner. Alan has already gone to bed. This is real life. I was sitting there stitching, watching the video or in on the Zoom, and I thought, this is real life, and this is what I think everyone should be and everyone deserves. So
We ain't about putting on airs, I can tell you
those that saw me that thought, oh, yep, that's me at home at night.
She might call me in the morning, my hair be sticking up all over my head. That's just how we roll and how we always have. So,
do I wear makeup every day? No, ma'am, I don't. Am I gonna start? No, ma'am, I'm not.
Does she get up at 6 a.m. on a Saturday? No, she does not.
No, ma'am, I do not.
Well,
I was awake,
She
but
might
I'm
and then
going
go
back to bed.
sleep. Yeah. Well, I guess that's it.
Yep.
We'll see y'all next time. Probably what we're thinking 2 weeks, or we'll have to just see.
Yeah,
on
we'll
the
just
next
have
one.
to see on the next one because, like I said, we're going to be going to the beach. So
maybe before or after, and our framing should be back by then.
oh yeah.
If it ain't sitting at the fair, cause we're going. I'm putting mine in there. I'm about to win me a ribbon. Honorable mention or whatever. If I had to get me one, put on it from the Dollar
General. Don't come back. But thank y'all for spending y'all Saturday with us, and give us some questions. Give us some good ones. Give us some that's going to give us some. We know y'all can. But y'all have a good week. Talk to you later.
See you later. Bye.
Bye.